What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. You dig? One time for the one time. Shout out to the LDBC, YTBC, everybody that's out here, moving this boxing shit. This is how we move it. And talking about Terence Crawford, he had some interesting. He had an interesting tweet. And before I get into the tweet that he put out there, his fight with Julius Indongo peaked at 965K, and that's the second boxing fight that Top Rank put on ESPN that has failed to reach 1 million viewers, and that is very sad in itself. And I will elaborate on the Bob Arum jinx about the million viewerships that he thought he was going to be able to do by putting on any kind of fight. I would guess, Top Rank on ESPN start off with a band with Pacquiao and Horn, but that's because of Pacquiao. But this is what Bud Crawford had to say. I'm glad everyone seen and noticed the difference between how ESPN promoted my fight compared to the other two fights before me. Kind of like shoulder shrug guy, shoulder shrug black emoji. And I'm glad that he noticed that as well. I was one of the first guys out here talking about it. If you like my personal Facebook, some of you guys do. Shout out to the homie Ty Foster. That's the homie, dog. That's my guy, man. He watches my videos faithfully, and we interact faithfully on these boxing groups. And good dude. But he knows. Monday, I'm like, where's the Crawford and Indongo commercials? And I did a few videos on it. I say the commercial should have started the weekend before. The Lomachenko commercials ran. It seemed like since the Saturday before the fight. And, they promoted the shit out of that fight. And it was a mismatch. And ESPN failed to promote Crawford's fight. They didn't promote Crawford's fight to the Friday before the fight Saturday. They did a little promo. And they did him dirty. And if Crawford is stupid enough to believe that was ESPN's doing, that's on him. But I don't think he's stupid enough to believe that. And my homie from Colossal Boxing Talk, shout out to John JG, y'all. Go over there, follow them on Facebook, Colossal Boxing Talk CBT and Colossal Boxing Talk. YouTube as well, they do their thing on YouTube. And, the funny thing about it is he did a video about this. Gave me a shout out saying that I said that this promotion of this fight with Indongo and Crawford and Indongo was worse than, the Andre Ward Kovalev rematch promotion. And I stand by that to this day. And, hey, it was what it was. He got some backlash for it, saying he thought Crawford should jump ship to Al Heyman. And a lot of people hate Al Heyman, for no reason. For no reason. But it is what it is, man. You know why they hate Al Heyman. I'm not going to elaborate on it. Don King already spoke on it. But I'm not going to get into that, But, he knows he's woke. Crawford is woke on the situation. He knows Bob Arum ain't promoting him like he thought he should be promoted. And I think it was a cryptic message. He said, you see the difference how ESPN promoted my fight? No, he's saying Top Rank. You see how Top Rank did him dirty. If he's smart enough and he's woke enough, he knows it was Top Rank's doing by not promoting that fight. That wasn't ESPN. That was Top Rank. You see how the company man, Teddy Atlas, had him, in the, had him like, 2 or 3 on the pound for pound list, but put Lomachenko above him. And you see how Teddy Atlas is trying to curve the audience to believing Lomachenko is pound for pound number 1. Hardcore is not going to be curved by that unless they biased. But casual fans could be very, very, they could be very, very curved by that, And his bias is really, putting Lomachenko on the map, Teddy Atlas. He's a company man now. When Friday Night Fights, Al Heyman, Golden Boy, he wasn't the company man. So when, Top Rank, comes in, they doing the same thing they did with HBO. They're making these dudes company men. They want the commentators to sway the audience, curve the audience, whatever you want to call it. And Teddy Atlas is doing it. He got to keep cash flow in there. And it's funny how he had the Rigondeaux Cuban flag up, but Earl Smith's name right there, and they told him, according to Rigondeaux, to take Rigondeaux's name and put Earl Smith at number 5. So you see how they playing it, man. ESPN, Top Rank. It's Top Rank doing that, man. Because ESPN never did that when any of the entities that hosted fights on a channel. It was very, very low bias. Now it's high bias when Top Rank come on there. It was high bias when Top Rank was on HBO. Now y'all see the thing, and I think Bud Crawford, he sees the writing on the wall. Hopefully he's smart enough to get out of Top Rank, man, and he called Al Heyman, get out of that deal sign with Al Heyman, be a promotional free agent, and do what he do. Because, Bob Arum may promote him like he needs to be promoted, and everybody knows it. But, this your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.